Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. See what is going on now. You are a disgrace to Pentecostal mission. Femi Fani-Kayode drags Paul Enenche. Hello, my wonderful people. If you know Femi Fani-Kayode, this same mouth just put him in a trouble just right before the election started. Right before the election started, this same mouth just put him in trouble. Where he said, our very own brother, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and the Nigerian military were planning a coup, and before you know it, DSS picked him up. By Wednesday again, he was being questioned. Before you know it, the guy landed in hospital and what have you. And right now, what we can see is that the guy has seemed not really learned. It feels very much like he has not really learned anything, because it's the same thing all over and over again. We can see that, he seemed not to have learned anything particularly at all. So really, sincerely speaking, everybody's wondering, when will he learn? When will he learn? Is he learning anything at all? Is he learning anything at all? So this is what is happening. He has called on Pastor Paul Enenche, everybody or anybody who will not, will not stand for or make you ensure that his candidate is declared a winner for him. Such an individual should be thrown under the bus. So that's what's happening to him right now, you see. Let's get all the details. This is what is going on now. A former Minister of Aviation, Femi Fani-Kayode, has called for the arrest of the General Overseer of the Dunamis Christian Center, Dunamis Church, Pastor Paul Enenche, over alleged inciting comments. Speaking at a press conference on Monday at the All Progressive Congress APC Campaign Council headquarters in Abuja, Femi Fani-Kayode described Pastor Paul Enenche's action as a disgrace to the Pentecostal Mission Society. The APC chieftain said Enenche outburst is an insult to so many pastors, particularly Pentecostals across the country and around the world in general. Femi Fani-Kayode said the comment by the pastor on the ongoing 2023 election is a call to violence, stressing that the likes of Pastor Paul Enenche will run away and leave Nigerians hopeless to face the political crisis after he has caused it. He therefore asked the Department of State Security Services to invite Pastor Paul Enenche over his inciting sermon on the pulpit on Sunday. The APC chieftain accused Pastor Paul Enenche of hate speech and inciting threats on the pulpit because his preferred presidential candidate is losing the presidential election results. Speaking further, Femi Fani-Kayode also berates the opposition People Democratic Party for trying to heat up the political terrain and intimidating supporters of the ruling All Progressive Congress. He said, "I was invited by DSS for a tweet I made. We are all aware of that. Therefore, I do not see why the DSS will not also invite Pastor Paul Enenche for the outburst as an insult to many pastors, particularly Pentecostals like myself. That is because when this violence comes and when they begin to call for it, they will run away and leave the helpless Nigerians to face it. DSS must also call him. They called me. They must also call him. He must also answer Nigerians why he said what he said." So can you imagine? It is not because he feels that Pastor Paul has done something wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's because he said DSS invited him. They must also invite Pastor Paul Enenche. According to him, he said Pastor Paul Enenche he was really angry. He said, "Listen, what is going on in this country is not acceptable. In fact, you don't need a soothsayer to tell you that the result of the election, in fact, has been decided right from the very day that the election was done. Nigerians knew who they voted for, who voted for them, the result they are calling." According to Pastor Paul, you need to listen to that sermon, because he's not just saying it because he wants to say something. He was there to vote. He did not just go there to vote alone. He went with his family, with his entourage, himself, his wife, his children, even the married daughter. Every single one member of his family were there to cast the. So it's not telling you vote. It's not telling you do what I do and don't do what. No. He's telling you as it is. He's making you know that if this is our country, we're going to live here, then let's do the right thing. If we are going to live in this country, if we are going to live here, then let's rise up. Let's not fold our arms and watch them do whatever they are doing and getting away with it. No way, no way, no way, you know. And he really spoke passionately, because he was, you see, he's not just speaking because he wants to. He was there to vote. He's not telling the people, go and vote, it's your civic responsibility, and it's not for a house they drink tea. No, he and his wife, you know, and the same. They were the same. So they come there. The children, they were there. Some, I heard that some even flew, you know, into the country to come and vote. Some even had to come. Some of them had to come from wherever they are, maybe school or work, I don't know. They came to vote. They came there to vote, to say, you know what, let's make this change together, because every little help, every one vote. Without one vote, one person go lose. Without one vote, one person go win. With one vote, one person go win. I beg your pardon. So that 1 + 1 - 1 makes a lot of difference. +1 - 1 makes what? A lot of difference. So these are some of the things that have happened in recent times. And our very own brothers say, they must arrest Pastor Paul. No. Pastor Paul Enenche must be arrested. What did he do? Exactly what was his crime? What is his crime? Dino Malay, we need to understand it. What exactly is his crime? What did he do? Dino Malay, the same way they say arrest Dino Malay, the same way they say arrest Dele Momodu. Same way they arrest all of them, say because they don't want to make APC win. Excuse me. Let Nigerians decide. You have picked a presidential candidate, fair enough. Nobody will argue with anybody. See, I have my preferred presidential candidate. You have your own. I'm not supposed to instigate anybody against you. You're not supposed to instigate anybody against me. Let's put it on a fair card. I talk to people and tell them this is why you should vote this candidate. You also talk to people. Then let us see who the people, let the people choose. Bob Marley was the one who sang a song. He said, who the cap fit, let him wear it. May we choose. Let's see who the cap fits. Let's see. Let's go out there and vote. Truly, sincerely speaking. So now waiting they happen be this. Dino Malay say, well, maybe they go arrest Pastor Paul. Say Pastor Paul, he do this, he do that. Anyway, my people, you don't hear the matter. Now your hand he do. Now your hand he do. Okay? So it takes, you know, it takes a very, very serious, okay? It takes a very, very serious matter. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. Okay? Remember, God bless. Bye for now.